Hello everyone and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla with Longclaw Valerian Steel, where we always deliver. I'm in the county of Oxenefordscire, raiding my way along the river with my crew, on my way to meet up with my brother Sigurd, who has been sighted somewhere in these parts with the mysterious traveller Basim, and rumour has it he is looking for something. I stop by at an alehouse on the riverside and I ask about an alewife, who tells me that there was a Northman in the tavern recently and he caused a bit of trouble. Escaping out of the window, she suspects he must be hiding in one of the fish huts, so I set off to track him down. Indeed, you will find Sigurd and Basim in the fish hut conspiring together, and the welcome is less than warm. There is a brief cutscene here where your character and Sigurd almost come to blows. It seems Lady Edwin has control of the town and has taken the local nobleman as prisoner in the longhouse, and now I'm here. Sigurd intends to mount an unexpected attack and free the nobleman Giedrich in hopes of making an alliance with him, so let's get on with it. And so begins the Oxenefordscire story arc. Giedrich is a Thane, a nobleman in charge of a small area within the Shire, and Edwin intends for him to stand trial for treason along with any Thane who opposes her rule. Once we arrive in the Longhouse in support of Giedrich and the Thanes, Edwin is less than pleased to see us. She tolerates a little bit of peacocking from Sigurd before she commands her men to kill us all where we stand. It's clear as you witness this exchange that Ivor is watching his brother Sigurd intensely, and there are flickers of disagreement in his body language. Could it be that you are not of one single mind here? Giedrich is accusing Edwin of selling out the Shire to Alfred and to Wessex, and he doesn't want that, and that's the final straw. And once Edwin announces that it's all over and that everyone should be killed, the fighting starts pretty quickly, and the three of you shouldn't take long to dispatch of the guards and the standard bearer, and then you can interact with Giedrich. Once the guards are out the way, Giedrich tells you that some of the Thanes have been captured by Lady Edwin's soldiers and they're about to be executed in her name somewhere further along the river. It's time to set off and interrupt the execution before it's too late, so all three of you need to head off together. Before you part company with Giedrich, Basim reveals that he knows the whereabouts of Folke, a hieratic woman who knows the location of an important relic that they've been looking for, so this is what Sigurd has been searching for all this time. With no time to discuss this with your brother, your attention for now must be on releasing the prisoners, and it seems they are literally about to have their throats slit when you arrive, so you need to act quickly. I chose to free the prisoners first, as they can assist you in fighting a huge amount of guards. This is actually quite a tough mission to complete, and it does help to get yourself to some higher ground to thin out the enemies a bit. You see, they will climb up to attack you, that's what they're programmed to do, and it's less likely that you're going to be overwhelmed. The battle mechanics in this game are tough to get right, and you often find yourself using a heavy attack more than anything else. Moving quickly to avoid the savage enemy blows is hard, and that can really use up a lot of stamina. It's the main challenge in the game when you're in a fight, is to try and stay away from being surrounded by the guards, because if they do get the better of you, it's easy for them to take you out. You can't save the game as often as you'd like. In fact, when you're in the middle of a mission, you rely totally on the auto-save function, and the checkpoints are a long way apart. So if you die mid-mission, you have to go back a long way to catch up, and this becomes tiresome and laborious. It also makes sense to place yourself near the sentry bell so that no one's able to set off the alarms, and that will prevent any cavalry arriving to take you out. These pesky Christian soldiers don't die easily, but once you've dispatched the last men, hop down and lead the prisoners to safety on the edge of the water. The Thanes that you rescue will all agree to fight for Giedrich against his rival Lady Edwin, but Sigurd is adamant he wants the location of the heretic Folke, as she's holding something that he is desperate to track down. You will round on him at this point, and your character is insisting that Edwin is the priority. We need to focus on that, but Sigurd will take no notice and instructs you to report back to Giederic while he and Basim travel together in search of the woman. It seems the rising conflict between you and your brother is unavoidable, and I can't help but relate this to some of the earlier missions about the seer and the prophecy about betraying Sigurd. Ivar is loyal and doesn't want to turn from his brother's side, but he's no longer acting with our best interests in mind. Surely the alliance with Giederic is all that matters. You confirm your word to Giederic back at the camp, and he tells you to ready your warriors for the assault on Lady Edwin's stronghold. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, follow, and do all the good things for me, and I'll be back with another episode of my Valhalla stories very soon.